Two brothers from Kentucky who took the sound of their country roots and blended it with that new sound of the mid-50s called rock and roll. And in a short span of 5 years, the country rock harmonies that they produced gave them 15 top 10 hits, including 4 #1 classics. They were the Everly Brothers, Don and Phil. They were born in Brownie, Kentucky in the late 1930s. And their parents, they were both singers, and they were country artists, successful, had a radio show. And that's where the boys first began to sing when they were 9 and 7. Now, Don and Phil also toured with their parents. And after high school graduation, a close friend of theirs, country superstar Chet Atkins, got them a recording contract in Nashville as country artists. Well, it didn't work out. Probably because, well, the way Phil puts it, we were too different. Two teenagers with ducktails, peg pants, and pink shirts. We didn't fit very well with the conservative Nashville music scene, he said. They got their big chance when they signed with Cadence Records in 1957, and they released a song called Bye Bye Love. Well, that song sold 1 million copies and went to #2 on the charts. And they followed that up with an even bigger hit called Wake Up Little Susie. Sold over 2 million records and became their first #1. More million sellers followed after that. There was Bird Dog and Problems and Till I Kissed You, and that beautiful ballad that made all the girls scream. All I Have to Do Is Dream. Everly Brothers and one of their big hits. Now, the biggest that they had was a classic teenage lament called Kathy's Clown. Then, in the mid-60s, their careers sort of slowed down a bit. They both joined the Marines, and after the Marines, they had a television show. That was in 1970. It was a summer replacement. In 1972, right there in the middle of a performance at Knott's Berry Farm, the Everly Brothers decided to call it quits because of personal problems. And what are they doing today? Well, 8 years after their breakup, Phil still makes records and recently played a musician in the Clint Eastwood movie Every Which Way But Loose. Now, Don Everly last summer performed for the first time in many years in Nashville with a band called the Dead Cowboys. And he says he likes the direction that his new music is going. At the age of 43, he claims that you're never too old to rock and roll. And there you have our update on the most successful duo in chart history. Phil and Don, the Everly Brothers, who are rightly numbered among the founders of rock and roll.